Greetings and good day. Welcome to Shop Angela. I'm going to do today a jelly roll, and I'm starting with these three colors. Actually, I'm sorry, four colors. I have a lime green, I have black, I have red, and I have orange. These pieces here are a little bit over 2.4 ounces, maybe 3 ounces each. So I'm going to cut the video so I can go and run these through the pasta machine because I just need some really long, thin ribbons to put this cane together. So I'll be back in just a few. Thanks for waiting. So what I ended up with is this incredibly long strip of clay. So what I want to do is position it on my little makeshift workspace here so that I can just roll this, right? So I'm going to cut off the end, and I'm going to try to cut it in a nice angle, right? I hope y'all can see this. Again, I cut this in an angle, right? So that I can roll it in the tightest way possible. And I want you guys to see this roll. This is very basic clay making, cane making, I should say. And it's a great starting point. So as you can see, I have a really big ass roll, excuse me. So I want to clean off my surface, and then I want to minimize this. I want to reduce this to where this came. This is how you reduce a cane. So I'm going to start out in the middle, and I'm going to make what's called a waist right here. So I'm not going to reduce this very small, but that is the width that I want to reduce it to. And if you notice, I've not trimmed this. I try not to trim into the end. I feel like I get a better result. I don't know, it's just me. And as you can see, the ends are a little bit distorted as I cut because the clay is very soft. The clay is only flexible and movable when it reaches a certain temperature, right? So in order for me to work this, I'm going to cut this. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to stop the video, and I'm going to put my cane in the freezer so that when I come back, I'm going to be able to get some good, even, firm non-distorted slices from this cane. Alright, thanks for coming on back with me. I've let this sit in the freezer for about, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes. And so what I'm going to do is just cut it right here in the middle. So this is where you can really see the design, I don't know, of the cane. It's giving us, and I'm just going to put the other cane to the side. Today is to cut some slices, make it into a slab, and cut some earrings. So I was able to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 spirals. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to pick 2 of the most best looking slices here. And I'm going to set those 2 guys to the side. So I'm just going to arrange these in a way that I can roll them out and I can be assured that they're going to blend together. And the best way is just 2 by 2. Right? Like Noah. 2 by 2 by 2. Not so much worried about the spaces in between because we know that as these are rolled together, it'll fill in. Make this so I have 12 of these little discs, right? And I'm going to give them a roll. I'm not putting a lot of pressure on them. I just want them to blend together. Not so much worried about making them flatter, just moving them together. Look how pliable this is. I can use my ruler. Those little 8 slices got me 3 pair of earrings. Once these are cut, I'm just going to remove the saran wrap. I'm never going to throw away waste. These little pieces on the side will be used to make beads. And I feel like I'm going to make a tutorial on how I make beads. But if you notice, everything just pulls away very nicely and very neatly. Before I take the earring up off the glass, because this is just an old piece of glass, I'm gonna bore my holes in each earring. On the heart shapes, I put the hole on the edge, and that gives my earrings a very nice dangly effect on the heart. I don't know, hearts need to dangle free. Alright, so I have my cuts. So what I found is a little bit more flexible of a blade to use to lift these up, because I want to run the blade underneath these. I don't want them distorted or anything. I just want to be able to pick these up like this. So as you can tell, all I have to do is just run my fingers for any little loose pieces around the edge. I'm going to take my tool, which is just a very small crochet needle, and run it back through. I just run it back through the front again. And usually there's some debris on the other end. If you take that off, you'll get a clean removal. And so here's my hole. Lay that on my sheet. Alright, here are my 6 pieces on just a small tray on top of a piece of paper. I'm going to pop these into the oven for 20 minutes at 225, and I'll be back.